Hi, and welcome to the Indulge podcast with me, Roman Laishram. And like every week, I'm in conversation with someone super interesting. After almost a year since we last spoke, I'm in conversation with Ambi Subramaniam again. And this time, we're talking about something super cool. So let's start off with, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thanks so much.
Abhi, I'm so excited that a lot of your students have recently won the CLEF Awards. So please tell us a little bit about that and what that means to you as someone who runs SaPa.
Right, so I think it was very special for us to kind of get the news. Six of our kids have won different CLEF Music Awards, which is they're the biggest kind of independent music awards in India. And what's really special is they won in different categories. Some have won as lyricists, some has won under 18 best artist. And a lot of them have also won in adult categories.
Oh, lovely.
Even though they're like 14, 15, 16. So, yeah, we're super proud, and it's really interesting to kind of see how their journey is, as musicians, is kind of taking off in a nice way.
Nice. Now, SaPa has been trying to focus on a lot of young people joining into your courses. Something that I also heard was that you recently got a certification or an accreditation of sort where students who study under SaPa can now directly join universities in the UK. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
So actually, that's something that Touchwood is game changing for Carnatic music in general. So, like you, when you do say a Trinity Western music exam, you get college credits.
True.
So we've worked with the MTB, which is the Music Teachers Board in UK. So now when people take the SaPa MTB exams, they'll get college credits in the UK. So this is the first time for Carnatic music.
Nice.
Because what happens otherwise is diaspora kids or kids in India tend to kind of
Lose out.
out, or they kind of learn music on the side, but it's never given the kind of due it deserves.
It definitely deserves. True.
So hopefully with this that'll change, and whatever they're learning while they're kids and while when they go to college, they'll get all of that credit. So it's super exciting for us.
That's amazing. Is this like applicable across universities in the UK?
It is. So it's an off-call certification, so that those credits work anywhere in the UK.
Amazing. Now moving on, of course, to your personal career in music. What can we look forward to next? What are you working on? What's exciting? What's happening for the rest of 2025?
So a lot of things actually. One is I started a series called 21st Century Composers for Carnatic music, because I think Carnatic music has been there for so many thousands of years, but sometimes we lose the fact that it's also still fresh, and also still there are so many amazing composers that are creating new material. So yes, it is traditional, but it's also living and breathing. So I've been fortunate to kind of meet and get to know some incredible composers. And this 21st Century Composer series is kind of focusing on people who are really focused on composition more than, say, a performance. Because, say, if you look at somebody like my dad or Balamurli ji or Lalgudi ji, their compositions became known because they also performed it.
True.
So the hope is through this, I'm able to kind of bring out some incredible composers from different parts of India. So that's something that's exciting for me, and I'm
where do we
learning a
get to
lot.
see this?
So the first few have come out, but I'm working on the next series. Hopefully, next few should come out by the end of the year.
Now, you're someone who does a lot of collaborations. You're always collaborating with different musicians, singers, all of that. Is there something we can look forward to 2026? What fans can, look forward to?
There are a few, but I can't talk about them yet. But yeah, I mean, for me, I love collaborating with people. Especially as a composer, I feel like I like writing music for somebody. So typically, who I'm collaborating, that comes first, and then I try to write something for somebody. And I think that way the music stays fresh because you're not
Very
writing in a template.
True.
And I'm inspired by what I see and when I
Lovely.
meet people.
Lovely. Something that we have to ask about SaPa, you're one of the few, classical music, Indian classical music institutions in the country that's managed to figure out a way to get the younger people to come and enroll. Your numbers have been amazing over the last few years. What is the secret behind that? How are you getting younger people to be interested in something that a lot of people think is passé?
So I think the music has always been great. The methodology sometimes needed to be adapted a little bit. So, for example, the way we've learned or the way my dad has learned, people still love the music, but maybe not the methodology. Because I've heard so many stories from people of my age or maybe 10, 15 years older saying that they started learning music class but it was too strict or they didn't enjoy the way it was taught. So they ended up kind of quitting or dropping out. So for us, we worked a lot on the methodology and tried to kind of create unique pathways. So if somebody is interested in, say, Carnatic voice and Western piano, or somebody is interested in violin and composition, or different things like that, we try to kind of make sure that we're able to create that unique pathway for them and teach them in a way that they're all complementary. So each kid finds or feels like it's their own journey, and we're just kind of there to support them.
It's fabulous. Something that I always wanted to ask you is I know you have varied interests in music. It's not just the Indian classical repertoire that you're interested in. Any particular music from India, folk, whatever, maybe something new world that you think deserves a little bit more attention and you would wish people would, go Google search it, find out, figure out about that artist? Anything that you would like to draw some light on?
Well, a lot of folk music, I think, could get a little more recognition. And probably, I would say, a lot of instrumental music within classical music also sometimes doesn't get the attention that it should. So I think that would be great to kind of see those featured. And what generally happens also is when you're an established artist, then you get kind of the platform and you get concerts and opportunities. But we need to create that at a grassroots level. So for a 9-year-old flute player who's starting out, or a 12-year-old violinist who's learning the trade, I think at that point, if we're able to kind of create opportunities and avenues for them to perform and get better, because I think all of us got better by going on stage, making mistakes and figuring out, okay, maybe I'll try this and not that. So I would like to see that for at the grassroots level.
Nice. Okay, for those of us who are very enamored by what SaPa is doing and the amazing accolades that you have won over the last few years, I know you do have a few videos that go up once in a while, but where do we come and see these beautiful talents? Is there a showcase that people from the public can come and watch, or to discover these artists that you are honing so well?
I mean, they do perform all over. Our centers are across Bangalore. Sanjay Nagar, Baswangudi, Rajaji Nagar. And what's really nice is we also get a lot of new kind of parents who aren't from musical backgrounds. And what we try to get them to do is just to bring their kid and be in that environment. So I think whoever's interested, it would be nice to come and just be in that environment, sit in a class, see what's happening.
And that's open to the public?
It is.
Lovely.
So, I mean, what we try to do is we try to create that environment because that's the environment that we got. I mean, we are very lucky to kind of have that. So we want as many kids as possible to have that. So sometimes kids come in, they like music, but they may not know if they enjoy the flute or the violin or singing. So sometimes just kind of being in that environment and then sitting and seeing, okay, that looks cool. I want to try that.
Nice. Super. Okay, this is something that I ask to all, my guests who are connected to the Indian classical musical scene. Right now, 2025, we're in October. What is your current favorite raga that is occupying your mind and completely taking up a lot of space in your head?
Uh, Probably Shanmukha Priya.
Okay.
Because I'm working on a piece and I'm actually working with our violin ensemble on
Lovely.
Rangam Tanam Pallavi for Shanmukha Priya.
Very nice. And how soon will we get to see that?
Probably in the next few months.
Super. My last question before I let you go is, of course, right now, currently across the world, if you could collaborate with someone, any genre, any kind of music, is there someone that you would really like to collaborate with by the time 2025 ends?
So I recently started working on a project. Maybe I'll talk about two projects that I started off with. There was a project that we did in Venice with this amazing violinist, Lorenzo Gatto. So the project there is to kind of bring together Bach and Carnatic music.
Lovely.
So that has been very special, and I'd like to see where that
goes.
And another project that we've started working on is to create a Indian string quartet.
Oh wow!
So there's an incredible sarod player. There are two fantastic Rajasthani folk musicians, one sarangi player and one kamaicha player, and two percussionists. So and me on the violin. So we're trying to kind of create new material and really bring out a string quartet, but with a very, very Indian sound.
How beautiful. I think this is the time for that, with NCPA starting its own, symphony orchestra. I think there's also going to be a proper choir that they're doing. You're doing some stuff here. I think across the country, people are actually bringing forward these ideas. It's a great time to be a musician in India. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks
Such a pleasure, like always, talking to you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for being on the Indulge podcast.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, viewers and listeners, for tuning into the Indulge podcast. This is me, Romal Singh, signing out. Catch us next week, same time, on the Indulge podcast with someone brand new and super interesting.